36. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
Are you even playing?
They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had
you didn't hit start, fool. You didn't give me a chance to get. Oh, God. God damn, already. No, you didn't give me a chance to get on it. I think you just started the game. It ain't even serious. It ain't even that. No, you won't be the fucking thing when you get shit.
For real, thank you.
No, fuck that. I'm just flying close.
Thank you. Thank you, David. I can't win for losing. I can't win for losing. He gonna bitch about it anyway.
Now runs straight ahead with one. And down he goes at the 45.
Because he couldn't beat me the last time we were in the snow.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players. Guys who do a combination.
And we were playing heavy snow.
Anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. On the give, it's Warren. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football.
That's gay. I thought it was my guy.
Move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces
I thought you picked
on downs.
I was about to really be fucking mad. I was about to be like, this game ain't even about to happen.
This Ravens offense.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on media day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of game that stays with you for a lifetime. If there's anyone on this field tonight who's most ready for this moment, I think it's this man right here.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Henry again on second down.
Ooh, that was nice hit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. Securing the point of attack, especially with big body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Jackson. That went into the hands of Flowers. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again. Back-to-back catches. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Hey.
Now after the touchdown.
Oh shit, it's a holding release? Come on.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40.
Okay, we'll just throw interceptions.
Automatic first down.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it's Rodgers. But it's coming and down he goes. John Jenkins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Oh, tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over.
Injury timeout.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. A handoff, running left, Henry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too
I can't believe I
much.
got rid of it.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Jackson from the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty.
Offside.
Flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still third down.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. To throw is Jackson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. Oh, they're changing this at the line. 4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They could not
Nice
convert,
defense.
and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep and a play action now for Rodgers.
Oh,
And
shit.
some room to work. Look at the big man rumble.
Nice today.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Fryermuth, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble. People can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now. You got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. And he'll get it up across the 20.
Ball's out.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can.
Touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up.
You have it all the time. I know, bro. It's just weird.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Lucky didn't lose the ball.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. And Pittsburgh
That's what
gets
happened to
set
fucking
take the
Jackson.
lead.
So gets a lot of switch turning off the
Early
line.
on in his Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Rodgers. That's complete to the receiver Thielen. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. A handoff for Warren. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Damn.
That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
It's not
So in their
21.
own territory,
It's not 21-0. We got a game to play.
so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass, a run. What will they do? We're about to find out.
Oh my God.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 10.
Fucking fell twice. That's bullshit.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's
DK
quick.
Metcalf, 70 yards. And the Steelers take a chance, but
Two
they
big
find pay
plays.
dirt on 4th and goal. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game.
I didn't think he got into the end
So they go
zone.
with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball to 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Jackson down. From the gun, he'll throw.
Oh! Yes!
And he'll be touchdown at the end, but a big play on that one.
They gotta see. I wanted to see a replay.
Territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I knocked it loose.
They'll try the right side with Henry.
Oh, that one well designed as we take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
13 yards. And a Raven first down.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
It's hard. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
First carry now for Justice Hill.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Second down and 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Luke now for the extra point.
Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. That time, a 6-play drive. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, now Rodgers.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
And he'll get him all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. And they'll get this
Good spear.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
He fights him off. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, he fakes a spike.
But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
What the fuck did you do?
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And it's caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A pickup of 3 yards. It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. And you don't want to pin this all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's just something you can't do is take that sack in the end zone.
No, you can't.
Yeah, we can stop you from scoring past the time.
Celebrating running everywhere. Because what do they tell us in our meetings? It's all about the get-off, beating the offensive line at the snap of the football.
This will be fielded at the 17. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time, they had a 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
That's to his running back, Gainwell.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some...
Chidobe-Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where...
And now off to the races down the right side.
I'm done. Nope.